Hello and welcome to Orion Outreach. I'm your host, Stacy Calloway. Here at Orion Outreach, we try to do our best to inform the public, and that's what we plan to do today. We are joined by the Lake Orions Club members, and we're going to talk about fundraising and service projects. And so thanks to all of you for coming in today. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So talk to us about fundraising. What exactly does that entail?
What fundraising does is create funds so we can do our service projects.
Okay.
And through the fundraising activities, we'll be able to do better servicing the community. Without money, you cannot buy eyeglasses or groceries.
Okay, and then explain to us the difference between fundraising and the service projects.
Well, like I said, fundraising is you're creating funds. Service projects is we actually service the community and throughout the state and internationally, the money we raise. It's just eyeglasses, hearing aids. The service projects we're doing today is the basket program.
Okay, and talk to us about that.
Well, this year we hit an all-time high. It's 215 families and about 75 seniors. And they'll go out tomorrow morning and pick up. We're right now at the Cirque building making the baskets up, and we probably have about another hour, 2 hours worth of work there. Everybody gathers at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we then add the dry goods with the perishable items and bring them. We have the community, anyone who wishes to come and help us, show up at 9 o'clock, and we can fill up their cars and give them the addresses, and they can go out and deliver baskets to people.
Each basket is about 2 or 3 weeks worth of food and it's sized for the family, whoever's in the household.
And
So
what would you say, like this is an important service project, but what would you say are some other important service projects that you guys put on?
Well, we have one program called Kids Sight, and we test younger elementary students, their eyes, and if they get a referral, and the school system allows that to happen, and so then you can take your child to a eye doctor and see what's wrong.
And if they pass, the school accepts that, so the parent, if they don't have vision insurance, it's free. We do the screenings for free, so they won't have to go to the eye doctor or take time off of work to get their child to the eye doctor, so I'll pay for it.
It's really quick, the cameras like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
The other things is we do scholarship programs. We have scholarship, a person, there's 2 of them a year, and we follow it $1,000 a year all the way through their 4 years of school, as long as their grade points up and they stay as a full-time student. So that's another service project. Eyeglasses is another one. Right off the top of my head, some of the fundraising we do also, money goes to other facilities like Leader Dog.
Bear Lake Camp.
Bear Lake Camp is up in Lapeer, and actually we're very proud our club is, because we started this, and it's what they call a statewide project. And when it's a state project, every club in the state of Michigan has to donate something to that project.
Okay.
So, and there's other Beaumont
Silent Children, Eversight.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I've been to the Taste of the Town, the fundraiser that you had there. Talk to us about some of those events that you have, the fundraisers.
Well, the biggest fundraiser is Malash Dealership Palace opens their doors. Their family's been very supportive of us, I think probably the last 9 years since we've been there.
Right.
And we get 300 people, and we have 150 silent auctions and about 15 to 20
The Christmas
live
auction.
auctions.
The Christmas auction in November.
Yeah.
And we talked about it a couple
We
months
did?
ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of funds there. The next one I would say would be the Downtown Jubilee. That's another one, and that's what...
That's mine.
Yeah. he
Everybody
runs
knows
that.
Jubilee.
talk
That's
to
the
us about
carnival.
that.
That's the carnival, the beer tent, and the fireworks over the lake.
Okay.
That raises it's probably our second biggest fundraiser.
How do you determine who handles what? Like you're big with the Jubilee, and then
Well,
okay.
they don't tell you at all in the beginning.
You volunteer.
And then, you're voluntold to do it.
do it.
Voluntold.
And no, I like doing it. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, you want to do it, and it's something if you want to advance in lines, you're going to have to run one of these programs. So you just do it.
Let's talk a little bit about membership, because of course some people may say, you know what, I want to be a part of the service project or fundraising. How would they become a member of the Lake Orion Lions Club?
There's a couple of ways. We meet every first and third Wednesday at Canterbury Village at 7 o'clock. And most of the, until the holidays come in and the schedule gets a little bit messed up. But, or you can go there and visit us and see if you like. We have people now, we have like over 90 members in our club, and we have about 60 what is active. And so when we have these dinner nights, we get like 45 people there. And you get to know if you want to be involved with these type of people and the different type of things we do. And then you fill out an application, and you, most likely we don't turn people down unless they're not really, what do I want to say?
Well, you come to 2 meetings as a guest. We provide the meal, and then there's a short interview process, which is pretty easy. And then the board will vote to accept the person or not, and we'll call you. Most people get approved. I don't think there's very many people that don't get approved. If they come to 2 meetings, and it's usually a friend of a member or a coworker, a member, or a neighbor, somebody, there's a connection. So most people have a connection within the club, and they know what it's about before they come.
Yeah.
They just have to experience it and see what's going on.
Okay, so that way if they want to be a part of the Christmas basket giveaway or what have you,
Yep.
even though you guys are doing this at a certain time, they can still...
Yeah, there are a lot of non-members that help with that program. It's a huge amount. I don't think we could even track the amount of volunteer hours to put all the baskets together and to collect all the food and organize everything, because there were a lot of people at the Cirque Center this morning when we were doing it, and it's a lot of work. We couldn't do it with just our club. We need the community to help us with Christmas baskets. So when
Okay.
people come out, we really appreciate it.
And
Yeah.
speaking of the community, you guys have the raffle going on. So talk to us
Yes, we
about
do.
the calendars and what's going on with that, Jen.
This is our raffle that we're doing. You get the ticket is actually a calendar, and inside the calendar it tells every month all the different programs and things that's going on with the Lions and how you can participate. One thing I was going to also mention about membership with the Lions, we've had a couple of people that have gone to www.lakeorionlions.org and found out more information about us, and I've been approached a couple of different people that are retired and they want to get back to the community. Now they have time. So that's another way to find out more information. But what we're doing is our raffle is $20 for this raffle ticket calendar, and you can win up to 366 times next year, starting in January 1st. We do a drawing once a month at our meetings, and we draw the number and record for each day of the month, and then we put it back in the hopper, and you can be drawn again. It's not unusual for the same number to win twice or 3 times in a month.
Wow.
And then you can win $20 a day, or you can win $40 on Sunday, and we always have a special day of $100. And at Christmas time, we do $500 for a Christmas day. And we just had our Christmas drawing, and I sold the winning ticket, and one of my staff won.
So people should buy the
buy
ticket,
from me.
or buy from you, buy
Yes.
from Janet.
Yes, and you can just go to our website and place your order, and we'll mail them out to you.
Okay.
Right away.
We also, if you could show the advertising each month of
Yes.
local businesses that support us. So they
Right.
buy ads, and that's where this money is coming from.
Okay.
So we want people to buy the raffle ticket, use the calendar, and see how the local businesses help us out, and go spend their money in the local community.
Right.
And Jack, you also have something where, talk to us about what you do with the calendars. You also buy a certain amount.
Well, I buy them for, my wife and I buy them for Christmas gifts and put their Christmas cards in with the envelope and send it off to, our family's kind of spread around the United States, and a lot of them are winning all the time. They don't want to keep the money, they want to give the money back, and we go, no, you keep the money, it's
Right.
all yours. So.
Once you buy the ticket and fill out the form and give us your $20, then you don't have to do anything the rest of the time. We just mail you the check. So it's
Easy.
It's
Yeah.
super
Very easy.
easy.
Janet's
Yes.
also downplaying. It's only the second year for the calendar raffle.
Right.
She started it from the ground up. So the team that put it together started with nothing and built it up, and it is one of our better fundraisers.
And how do you get people to want to advertise or even be a part of the calendar?
We spend a lot of time working with businesses, talking to them, and letting them know what we're doing and how they're going to be supported. That they'll be on this. That how many people are going to be seeing this? Over 900 people will see this, and then also it's on our Facebook page, and we're going to be advertising for them too. And they want to. People in the Lake Orion community is awesome. They want to give back, and we've had some really, really good sponsors this year when we came in and said, will you sponsor us again? And they're like, absolutely.
Okay.
So
And that's pretty much of a big accomplishment. How many calendars have you guys sold so far?
always, I'm sure we've sold over 400, 500 by now.
And it doesn't just stop. Like you have a set number, but it keeps going.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. We're going to be selling up to 900 calendars, and we have right at this point, all calendars are out. So people are just now turning in money for it and the cards.
So a member will pick up like a pile of 10 calendars and go sell them, or like Jack and his wife Charlotte, they'll buy 10 or 15 of them on their own and give them out as gifts. So if you want to buy a calendar, just find a Lake Orion line and say, hey, I want a raffle.
Right.
Give me a raffle ticket.
And this is a pretty good, a giving season. I know that Lake Orion residents have been pretty generous. Do you have anyone coming from, like other areas to buy it outside of Lake Orion?
Oh yes, they're all over the United States.
All over.
We're sending them to, or that people are buying for, like Jack said, for his relatives that are all over. And yes, it's a fun project.
We send it to my sister-in-law lives in Anchorage. We sent it to her, and she won the other day.
Wow.
So it's all around. And what happened last year, we did this and gave it to a few other non-family members, and they liked the idea, so they'd call up and get another half a dozen for their family, and they're spread around like Macomb County. It's all over the place.
It's good to hear. And then what other things do you have? Anything else you want to add that's coming up?
Well, we have Taste of the Town coming up February 29th,
Lovely.
and on April 18th is the line races, but we'll be back to talk about those with you.
Absolutely. Well, we certainly want to thank you guys for coming in and giving us more information. I feel more informed, and hopefully our viewers are as well. So thank you again.
Thank you for having
Thanks for
us.
having us.
Absolutely. And thank you guys for watching this edition of Orion Outreach. I'm your host, Stacy Calloway. Thanks again, and happy holidays.